yes, nothing like an epic takedown to get everybody cheering. And that's exactly what's happening online right now as a mega talking head went head to head with a progressive political commentator and got metaphorically crane kicked in the face so hard that even her own fans are roasting her, not to mention the rest of the free world. So let's get in on the fun. Hit subscribe to Really American Media and support our ongoing efforts to humiliate the mega world. And on this story, it's easier than shooting fish in a barrel with an assault rifle, which, thanks to MAGA, is something you can do. I mean, I wouldn't, but I guess you can do it. It's America. And speaking of weird MAGA things to freak out over, you would think that the NFL just sent Bad Bunny on a mission to take all their guns because these MAGA maggots are losing their minds over a guy that's going to perform a couple of songs at a football game.
Yesterday, the NFL announced that Bad Bunny will be the headline at the Super Bowl halftime show. He also has a history of speaking out against you-know-who. So a lot of the MAGA folks apparently are very upset with the NFL. But they're upset all the time.
Butthurt, bigoted MAGA morons are losing their collective brain cells over the fact that Puerto Rican singer and rapper Bad Bunny has been chosen to perform the 2026 Super Bowl halftime show.
Hey, thanks, Kenny. I know that guy. Hey, make sure you check out all of his videos right here on this page and support the whole RA crew, as we all like to read and understand a few basic facts about America, like the fact that Puerto Rico is an American territory, and if you're born there, you're a U.S. citizen. And on that topic, on the newest episode of the Vocal Minority Podcast, also available right here on this RA page, Nick brought this all up, and he played a clip from the Tomi Lahren podcast. I hadn't seen the clip because I don't watch that garbage. Not that Nick does either, but he found it. It was her interviewing somebody who, at the time, I didn't know who she was, but now I can tell you, it's progressive political commentator Crystal Ball, and you absolutely have to see this.
And here's a great clip from her this past week.
Oh, boy.
But do you think Bad Bunny's a good choice for the Super Bowl?
I'm not that, knowledgeable about him, but it seems fine, and I don't know why it's a big deal. Seems like a great American artist, so sure,
he's not an American artist, but
he's Puerto Rican. That's part of America, dear.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think you have any problem with him saying, like, the ICE is, well, I'm sure you don't, mother effers and sons of
no,
and that he's not going to perform here due to immigration?
America agrees with him on that. I mean, majority of Americans think ICE has gone too far. They've watched videos of like 79-year-old business owners be slammed to the ground and their ribs broken by ICE. So I think the American people are probably on board with that message at this point, Tommy.
Who is she? To be honest, I'm not that sure, but she's fantastic, right?
Yeah, that was good. And yeah, Tomi Lahren. Yeah, hey, good to see her back. I love this notion that's been floating around of like Bad Bunny is not an American. I mean, first of all, there's been a long list of non-Americans that people don't seem to care about, like The Who or U2.
Yes.
Speaking of Ireland.
Yeah.
But, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Born in Puerto Rico, which, is part of America. Not a state, but still, you're a U.S. citizen.
I can see why it's confusing to people like Tomi Lahren, because their king, you remember he threw like paper towels out to the Puerto Rican people. You don't treat Americans like that, but apparently you do.
I also highly doubt the powers that be at the NFL sat back and were like, who would piss off MAGA the most? Let's see what we can do to upset MAGA. Yeah. Did you see today they're threatening to do some sort of ICE swarm at the Super Bowl because of Bad Bunny?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, how crazy is that, dude? I mean,
what does that even mean?
Just that he will draw in supposedly a lot of illegal immigrants.
Sure, they can afford a couple of grand per ticket for a sold-out Super Bowl.
Yes.
What are they talking about? Not much the security around that place. Like, are they trying to arrest Bad Bunny himself? Like,
dude, the government probably gives free tickets to illegal aliens, just like they do health care and everything else.
I, along with the rest of the internet, absolutely love all of that. That is a takedown that Danielson would be envious of. And the mockery over the last 24 hours has been epic as well. Jake Tapper on CNN couldn't contain himself from laughing. And I think, to me, one of the best parts of this clip is that Jake Tapper has no idea who Tomi is, and he keeps calling her Tony.
And Maria, there have been some people on the right who have expressed anger of the NFL's pick. Bad Bunny is famously a Trump critic. I want you to listen to what Fox contributor Tomi Lahren said on a recent podcast with I'm laughing already. Sorry. With Crystal Ball.
Do you think Bad Bunny is a good choice for the Super Bowl?
It seems fine, and I don't know why it's a big deal. Seems like a great American artist, so sure.
He's
why
not an American artist, but
He's Puerto Rican. That's part of America, dear.
I got to give Tony credit, I mean, for immediately going to the next thing, having completely botched the fact that Puerto Rico is part of the United States. What was your reaction to that?
I mean, my first reaction was she needs to crack a book. And I think it is important that we're talking about this, Jake, because a lot of people don't understand that Puerto Rico is part of the United States. So Puerto Rico is part of the United States. Bad Bunny is an American citizen. And so the pride on the island right now and the pride across not just Puerto Rican communities, Jake, but Latino communities in general is immense. To have Bad Bunny be headlining such an incredibly huge global event like the Super Bowl, I think is incredible, especially at a time when communities are fearful. And I think, you know, he made the decision, as you may know, for his global tour. He had no dates in the United States because...
In the mainland United States.
On the mainland United States.
Puerto Rico is part of the United States.
That is true,
right?
and he had a 30-day residency there. You're right about that. And by the way, ICE did show up during his shows.
Is that right?
Yes, and that was a big issue.
Yeah, and the mockery continued on Tomi Lahren's own YouTube page, where 99% of the comments from her own followers were making fun of her. I honestly don't know that I've seen such universal condemnation and mockery like this. Imagine getting completely dog walked on your own show. I'm embarrassed for her. Or this is just Crystal's side job as a dog walker. How about this one that said, for a capitalist, she sure likes getting publicly owned. It's a good one. Or up next, Tomi boxes Mike Tyson. And again, these are all followers on her page, as this guy pointed out. Crazy how this is Tomi's channel, and her own comments section seems to universally agree that she lost the debate. I could literally do this all day because there's about 1,000 comments like this, and I find it very funny. But I'll wrap it up with this epic takedown that said, Tomi Lahren is a prime example of why fascists rely so much on anti-intellectualism.
Son of a bitch! You done messed up, Aaron!
No. Her name is Tomi, although really her name is Mud now that she has no credibility. Not that she really had much to begin with. But congrats to Crystal Ball for winning the All Valley Karate Tournament of podcast debates with that epic takedown of MAGA snowflake ignorance over them getting butthurt by a bunny. So please, like this video, comment below with your thoughts and your roasting, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.